Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're gonna have Promod. Not Promod, we're gonna have Acemod 2016 tournament from Hot Mess hosting. And we're gonna be seeing our teams Ufouma versus Team Noxious. And Team Noxious here on our infected side. And I have co-casting with me here again today, Sailor.
Hi! I'm so glad that I finally Xbye approved. It's an honor to be here.
USDA prime casting material.
Why don't we go ahead and let them know who's on each team?
Alright,
So,
Yeah.
for Team Noxious, we have Spirit 6, Prince, and does not equal sign.
Poochie Fox! It's Poochie Fox. We got
There you
Poochie
go.
Fox.
Hey, I'm
And then we're gonna have on Team Ufouma, I believe I pronounce it. We're gonna have Dawkins, K3, Drop the World, and Remix taking up as our buddy Ellis. And we're gonna see them almost ready and up here for our first round.
Yep, we're just waiting on 3 more. This is a pretty good matchup. I think that both teams seem evenly matched. Both teams have 1 win and 1 loss, so in terms of where they are in the actual tournament makeup, they are evenly matched in that sense. But I think in terms of players and skill levels and stuff, they seem evenly matched.
Yeah. I'm really excited for this late
Yeah,
tank
no
fight.
kidding.
I cannot wait to see what they do, being like having to run into those corridors up, like on that hilltop, and having to run. Maybe they'll run back towards that alarm car, but you never know what might happen on that run back. So we'll have to see what that fight.
We're just waiting on Dawkins and Xbye to ready up, but our caster or our streamer is AFK for a moment.
Ready up, please, please. Talking not only to his teammate but to Xbye as well.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to its YouTube and stuff if you're into what you're seeing. I guess.
Please leave me a like and a
also,
thumbs up, guys.
if you like the games that you're seeing here and you want to try to play them yourself, you could maybe even get into L2L if that is a thing, or just join Hot Mess in general and talk to somebody.
I mean, if you're
games
here
going.
and you're not part of the Hot Mess community, I just don't know how you got here.
Yeah, really.
So right now, I don't know where you like to set up your camera. I like to hover over the survivors for a minute, just to see what's what, you know. Based on the shadows, it
do you even
seems
mean?
like, you know, you're like spectator camera.
Oh gosh, look at they have really good guns already walking into this.
And it also seems like they have a pretty good hit. There's a boomer, a smoker. I think that's a hunter and a
That's a
charger.
hunter. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be a pretty good introductory hit.
Yeah. I don't know
We're
if they're
waiting
gonna
on
opt to hit on
Dawkins.
bridge or not.
Some people are saying that he's still putting his sleeve on. Some people are saying he's eating mac and cheese. I don't really know what
mac
the
and cheese
story
with
is.
tuna? That's OP. I want mac and cheese with tuna.
It is so good.
He's just antagonizing me if he's actually eating mac and cheese with tuna. And I'm waiting on him. While
we're waiting, I would just like to thank everyone for tuning in. It is a pleasure to have you here watching.
Oh god, I wanna play, I wanna watch the video games.
I know you want to watch the video games, but you need to take a minute and thank your viewers, alright?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Without them, there's no you.
Oh my, wow. That isn't true. It's still me. I'm just lonelier.
Lonelier.
I am kind of crazy, so I would never be lonely.
You said it, not me.
See? Don't that
Yo,
feel good?
he's how much mac and cheese
that's right.
does one man eat
Shit, no.
before playing a video game?
That's a good question.
And you could count the ways, and then we would have like
Hey,
a fucking
I
Tootsie
saw
Roll Bob commercial coming out
Jesus,
here.
no, man.
Could you
For that
imagine if we had
experience.
commercials during
Hogwash,
this thing?
man. That ain't right. No, man.
It's not that funny, it was just a question.
No.
It's funny to me because it would never happen.
Sorry about that.
Are you saying that
Sorry
we,
about that.
as a community, don't have enough pull to get sponsors?
I don't know.
See, Xbye knows. Someone approached me about putting commercials. Oh, we're going live! It's time to
Oh,
stop talking about
we're
this.
finally doing it.
All right, first hit, as we predicted, will be Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and Hunter. It seems like they want to wait until the survivors commit to going under the bridge. Smart move. A tactic we've all learned from Dark Carnival.
Here.
Hunter pre-spawns. The Boomer goes in and gets a double boom. Hunter jumps and lands on one survivor, but the Charger does miss.
That was pretty quick players, so they are moving fast.
Yeah,
Definitely.
overall, not a whole lot of damage that goes out. The survivors are holding them now that that hits down.
You know.
Reloading.
Definitely gonna have one more hit here before Witch. It depends on how fast they send the hit though,
Yeah.
whether or not that they're gonna have one
And whether or not
forward.
something lands. Hunter, Spitter, Smoker, and Boomer. Hunter is spawning and going up top to try to get a DP. It seems like one of them is going to spawn in the back, maybe to pull one of the survivors further behind.
I'm a reload.
And now the Smoker's changed his mind. He's decided to go up ahead.
Reloading.
Uh-oh. What do they got going up their sleeve?
Hunter goes in, lands on one survivor. The spit goes out ahead of them to block it, and that Boomer is way too far and gets popped. Smoker comes in and also gets destroyed. Wow.
Do you think that was the Spitter's intention? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think the spitter meant to spit on whoever was hunted, but
Yeah.
I think that messed up their hit.
No bueno, no bueno. We have a Witch going out here, right in the middle of this like,
Reloading.
Open
random
area.
open field before
Yeah.
house here.
They're gonna
This is gonna
try.
be it. 2 spawns up for it, and that's it.
Oh!
He is gonna miss. No!
Witch gives a double slap. The witch has done more damage than the infected team so far.
Reloading.
Who was the witch? Who played her?
My
Charger goes in, Jockey gets shut down. The Hunter flies in after, lands on one survivor. The spit does manage to land on K3, who jumps out of it as they get the pickup on Drop the World, who got dropped by the witch.
That Witch was having none of that.
Reloading.
Definitely an OPSI.
Oh gosh.
Survivors continue forward into this little house, avoiding that alarmed car, but the hit is ready. A Jockey, Boomer, Charger, and Smoker. Seems like they're getting
I'm reloading.
some pretty good setups. They're just not playing them to their best ability.
Yeah, that Witch is the best they've had so far.
Reloading.
Survivors are playing very smart, though. They are standing very close together to get those quick clears, so not a lot can be done when survivors really are watching one another. Smoker spawns up, gets a pull on Ellis. The Charger spawns in behind him and charges at the wall. The Jockey is kind of stuck in the open, has to go hide, but he is going to get killed. And that Boomer is going to save for a later hit.
Yeah, that's all they got for the tank right now. It's just blown Boomer.
I'm reloading.
What do you think is going to happen with
Tank
this
is in
tank?
the
What
hands
do you
of Spirit
expect?
right now. They're pushing it. They're actually go forward. They're not going
It's a
back.
Spirit tank.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Tank is
Tank-
gonna
yeah,
set
he goes
himself up top, which I think is smart because yesterday we did see people run past the tank at this point, so the
Yeah.
Reloading.
the survivors are
option
gonna
by
play
far.
further back. I think they have too
Best
much
option.
health bonus to risk screwing up. I think.
Oh yeah, you don't want to just like jump in on in there. That's dangerous. So
True.
they're definitely running back here. That's gonna give the tank this kind of like rooftop scenario on this rock ledge. But he's gonna have to jump down because he can't get to the very, very high one. They're gonna
Nope.
they're gonna push around and give him a little bit of sight. It's gonna
Yep.
come in here.
Rock misses, but just narrowly. A single boom goes out. One survivor does get pulled, but the rock is too late, and yep. Spirit is stuck
That's
at
it.
about 60%. They are going to LOS him hard to try to make sure that he loses that 50% sight, and he is losing it quickly. He did drop. And a pause goes
Oh
Tactical pause.
no, the pause was real.
Called by Team Noxious.
Oh gosh, you got look at so here's their scenario. You got someone boomed in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
All the zombies are going. The guy that is slow and bleeding is the guy that's shooting all the zombies that are going on the trailer. And there's like a little ways away from K3 and maybe a little farther away from Dawkins, but tank is so far away from them that there's really nothing for them to worry about. Once they get
The
this horde-
survivors are in pretty good shape, I
once
think.
they get this horde done, maybe they eat pills on Drop the World. But I think
Yeah.
this tank has to commit very soon. And we're gonna see this hit coming in, and that's gonna be it. And I don't even know if they're calculating what their hit is. I think they threw in a hit and they're just gonna go with whatever they got.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
has
see
no
if this
choice
works
but
out
to
for them.
commit at this point, because by the time he climbs back up and gets in position, he's going to be on second pass.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And the survivors have 3 sets of pills between them. Dawkins has like almost full HP. So they clear out that horde. Survivors are looking pretty good. They are continuing to LOS. Spirit is on second pass and is now pushing forward with the tank. The hit is going to come in from behind. Hunter, Charger, and Boomer. Tank is at about 50%
Oh, no.
health. The boom gets popped. Spirit is trying to go in and get a
Oh no,
he
he might
does
die!
land one
No,
hit.
he's gonna die!
Nope.
Oh,
Coach got away from that edge so fast, because if he had got knocked off, it would have been over for him.
gosh. That was so scary.
It was
All the
scary.
pills are gone now. That was
But
scary.
they're still in pretty good shape. All the pills went to one person.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
The tank did what he could. There was a lot of fault, I think, on the support.
Yeah.
Those
Tank got
hits
a
were
good
sloppy.
punch and then another good punch on that guy. He sadly couldn't get the actual kill by himself,
Yeah, or the in cap.
but it was that wide open area took part in that. But he still did what he could and got a few punches here and there.
Survivors
this-
continue pushing forward. I think they have another good
I know
hit.
one thing.
Maybe
I'm
2 to
grabbing
clear.
kills.
I think they have 2 hits here before they're gonna be able to make safe from at least.
I hear a jockey.
We'll see. They're
Boomer,
going right
Smoker,
now.
Spitter, and Jockey. Jockey flies in, doesn't land, but he actually, yep. Smoker grabs someone who goes out. The spit lands on absolutely nothing of
Smoking is so
importance.
cool. Gonna despawn.
Yeah, he's gonna despawn, but
Last
he's
hit.
taking some super chip.
That's it for them.
Survivors are really pushing for that safe room. There's a little bit of separation, but they will make it.
Yeah, they'll make it.
I don't think that Smoker's gonna be able to do anything significant at this point. Quick clear. Charger goes in, gets cleared very quickly as well.
Oh,
That
wow,
Boomer's gonna
fine.
come around the corner and try to get a boom on them, but he misses.
Take that, you
And they have
mealy
made it
mouthed
into the
bastard.
safe room with a
Very
total
good
of
dollars.
1,076 points.
Wow.
That's a really strong start.
Yeah, their SI play just faltered the entire
They didn't
map.
outplay the Survivor setup. When those
The tank was the
booms-
only thing that really did
Yeah.
anything
the
to
booms
shake it up.
missed, and when a team is
let's
like so
roll.
close together and they're really watching each other, a boomer is imperative. Like, you absolutely need a boomer to create that disorientation for the map. And they didn't have it.
They just waltzed through it.
Yeah, it was a walk in the park for the most part.
Take everything I can.
They at least didn't have like any real worry. They dictated what happened for most of
Right?
I'm
So
reloading.
let's see if we can get a really sick hit here. Smoker, Charger, and all drop. There is a recap for a moment, along with a double boom and some scratches going out on Poochie, I think you said his name was. Some pretty solid damage going out. Spirit is at about 74 HP and Prince is at 82. Very, very different from the hit we saw last round where they were walking pretty with about 95 HP overall.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of damage going out for that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like collapsing from the bridge. They easily didn't need that boomer to land, but since it did, it creates so much havoc. Oh, that separation damage going on so quickly on them. And we're gonna see them holding out here, waiting for the infected to make their play. They're staking out,
I
and
hear a
Boomer is
hunter.
looking up front for this. Boom, not gonna get it.
Reloading.
They're gonna spawn instead, pushing them backwards.
I'm reloading.
Reloading.
Oh, they're scared. They're brave, but scared. They know what they need to do. Oh, I'm scared.
Reloading.
Charger's not looking so good anymore. It's gonna go in. Oh, Boomer lands though. Boomer lands. That's gonna hold him up, but that's really it. That's all he got off that.
Yep. A little bit of separation, but
Yeah. Charger just kind of ran around in the circle in the woods there and
right.
made them stand
He was
around for a while.
They're gonna push forward and get a free witch.
Absolutely. Boom,
Yep.
there it is.
Very different from last round.
Reloading.
Yo, we're gonna have a Boomer tri-cap? Boomer tri-cap!
Reloading here.
This could be devastating to this team as well if they manage to land that tri-cap in sync.
You
Gotta
should
reload.
probably go outside for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll just go for like punches or something inside with a good boom. We'll see.
The hunter spawn to make some noise is distracting the team, but they are going to
Reloading.
Oh gosh.
clear every bit of common before they go inside the house.
Alarm car. Are they gonna wait for alarm car?
I think so.
I'm reloading.
Oh, they're gonna wait for the alarm car. Alarm car! It's gonna be awesome. Look at they're wasting time. It's saying they're not moving forward. I think if they open the door and as soon as they walk through the door, it'll be safe. But
Yep.
they're not
But they
doing
do
that.
get the timer to remind them that they are responsible for going, and the longer they wait, the worse it'll get.
There
So
you
they
go.
push
See.
forward. The boomer spawns and drops, gets a single boom.
He's got it.
Oh shit.
But the horse gonna
Smoker
stop
gets a
him.
pull.
The Charger is gonna steal the deal though.
Oh my god, the Charger directs him over the alarm car like he just got hit by the car. The boomer gets a proxy boom on 2 more after the hunter had landed. There is some serious damage that has gone out to these teams.
Oh! And Spirit immediately taking kills as soon as he can possibly click the button.
He doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, he's slow. Just got pounded by that Charger. Ran over the alarm car, as he said, after the smokers set him up perfectly, and the hunter was there to cover. It was
Yeah.
all just perfectly melded together to make that
was,
just a wonderful car hit.
It was a pretty smart move on the Charger to take that charge because more damage ultimately went out versus just having that smoker choke him to death against the car.
Yeah.
And he also was getting caught on comment. Another
Yeah,
hit is going out.
I don't-
Jockey is leaping down the hills, going for some jumps. Not much happens.
Oh.
This hit was actually shut down pretty effectively, which is good for the survivors because they
Yeah.
are about to get the tank.
They're marching now. At least they're able to keep the marching to this time instead of like feel degraded.
Reloading.
I don't
They
know.
took.
like,
They didn't take the horde very bad either, so they're not looking bad at all.
and that
They
hit
just said damage
really,
and spirit sucked. That was it.
if another survivor had pushed out, Spirit would have been cleared.
Yeah. Probably.
But the survivor stayed inside and he went in by himself.
Here comes a car in play
Oh
though.
boy.
I'm liking this. Remix bringing heavy metal.
You are shooting me.
Oh yeah.
I'm reloading.
Reloading.
So the car gets pushed in, the tank climbs up top to get
Just leave it.
cozy,
Great spot.
but he falls.
Shoot me again and I'll drop you.
Hunter, Charger, and Boomer. It seems like the tank is going to commit before the hit goes in, which maybe was a better situation here.
I don't like this
Survivors
thing
play
for 'em.
around that tree
not liking
because
this.
they don't want to get caught.
Oh, no.
A punch goes out,
Oh
and the hit comes in as the down happens.
What are they doing?
That second car was very helpful. It's like they almost forgot it was there. There is a survivor caught inside or on the porch beneath
Remix,
a
you can
hunter,
do it.
and a double boom goes out. Can they get the clear?
You gotta kill at least.
They got a
He's gotta
clear
kill at least.
on that hunter,
He's
but
dead tank. It's a dead tank. It's a dead tank. He barely managed
Rip.
to squeak out,
they got a kill.
killing Rochelle with
Tons
that
of
police
damage.
car.
Spirit and Prince, the only two holding on to any sort of permanent health. Prince does have a set of pills on him.
Oh, there's a exciting tank going out there.
Reloading. Watch out. Man, this shit hurts.
That's rough.
Yeah, it really is. Because they definitely could have had.
Reloading.
If that person was alive, they'd have a lot of points.
Yeah, they have pretty good health in terms of.
They have a lot of points.
Oh, another hit goes out. Spirit is
Oh,
about to
no.
get death charged. That's it. His team did not clear him fast enough. If they had just shot the tongue, he would have been free. But now he's.
And that just dropped them another 120
Reloading.
points. They're
Yeah.
now sitting at 198 when they were originally at like 500 and
Right, they had a solid
something
amount.
still. They're definitely keeping up with the other team.
The final two survivors are going to push.
Reloading.
Oh, this is it. He's gonna get pulled. Oh, he's gonna do it. That's it. Charger can't keep up. There's no way. They're gonna waltz. They're gonna walk it. Jockey's all it's like.
They make it in. Oh, the jockey is going to distract them, but they just need to get in there. Oh, Coach shuts the door on Nick for some
Get
reason.
your asses in here.
The jockey gets in, but they do clear him.
Let's put it behind us.
And that 192 is what they keep. Walking into safe room, we're gonna see our scores being 629 for Team Noxious and 1,076 for Team Ufouma.
Team Ufouma is in pretty good shape. They have quite a strong hold here. But it's not impossible to catch up. 600 points or less even is not that big of a comeback. It's possible.
It is absolutely possible. Definitely 400 points is nothing. One wipe is all you need. It's really all you need to get like 1,000 points back.
Mm-hmm. So we're starting off inside this little McDonald's.
Basically, it's a gas station with basically McDonald's attached to it or something.
What kind of
Some
treats
diner.
are your favorite from the gas station?
What kind of treats? Man, there's a lot of treats. I would say from like a childhood memory, I always wanted to have sherbet because my parents would never let me have sherbet for some unknown reason. So I got like sherbet at a gas station one time. It was like one of those orange sherbet popsicles, and I was like freaking out.
Infested, you're getting called out.
What? Didn't let me in yet.
Did you invite this guy?
I don't know who this guy is. I'm friends with him. Hold on.
It seems like we have a hit
figure out
with
who it
a
is.
hunter, charger,
Oh, it's Miro.
jockey, and spitter. This could cause some serious damage for the survivors when they push out of the safe room. Very
yeah.
similar to the
Oh,
gas
yeah, oh,
station hit on Hard Rain.
Definitely. They got a good hit for it too.
It's just a matter of playing
Oh,
it
yeah.
right. If they play like they had done the first round, I don't know.
This jockey is a pretty big deal here with getting these stumbles and setting up this charger for this spit. This
Orienting
could be really,
them.
really, really good, or really, really, really bad. We're gonna see Hunter coming in to collapse on Nick. That's gonna lead to some
Charger's
punches.
getting some punches. The spit goes out on Dawkins. He has to get out of it, but the jockey comes in from behind and gets carried straight into the spit, and some serious damage does go out. Remix is at 45 HP. Dawkins is at 66, and
So-
K3 is at 80.
So they focus all their efforts into helping Dawkins, and they clear that charger before I was able to charge him. And he runs out of spit just fine. Only takes like that 25 damage. Like it could have been worse.
Reloading.
I don't
They
know.
focus all their
66
efforts-
after one hit.
They
is-
focus all their efforts on that, and then Remix gets rolled all the way back around
Yep.
in a circle to get walked into the spit and eat 50 damage, which is ridiculous. There's so much damage going on with
Absolutely.
that first hit.
Another hit going out. Charger, Hunter, Spitter, and Smoker. They are setting up in the woods with the Charger setting up on the opposite side, probably so he doesn't get cleared or leveled while they're distracted with the infected on the side. So Hunter is pre-spawned. Smoker spawns in and gets ready for a pull. Scratches at a tree to make some noise. Charger goes in. The smoke misses. Hunter leaps in, lands on one survivor. The Charger goes in and also misses. That spit comes in at the end when nothing manages to hit. Yeah.
Throwaway spit. Throwaway spit.
This will work.
Keep it coming. It's going to be Boomer Tri-Cap next. See if there's going to be a throwaway Boomer this time.
They cleared the second hit much better than the first one.
Yeah, that Boomer is
Okay,
good.
it's gonna last
on
for
them.
Well, somebody's gonna make them some zombie grits.
Boomer will be good on them if you get it here.
Yeah. Boomer, Charger, Jackie, and Hunter.
We're going to see
They're gonna.
having this hit and then the event.
Yep. Hunter's making some noise, causing some distraction. Jockey and Charger spawn in. That Boomer tries to go in for a surprise move, but doesn't manage to. The Charger lands and gets 2 pounds. The Boomer lands and gets a double boom. Pretty good for right before tank.
Yeah.
It's gonna
That
spawn in
definitely
some
is good.
more.
The jockey almost had the cover onto Ellis back there. And if he would have gotten the cover onto Ellis and saved the Charger, it would have been like mucho damage going out there. Got slow survivors even maybe, but he got skeeted on his way in. I watched
Out
it.
of the maze
But that
comes
Boomer
all
really
of
just
the
did the work.
infected. Jockey, Spitter, Smoker, and Charger. I think the problem was that the Jockey had spawned a little bit too far, and
Yeah.
so he had to like hop his way back over.
Gotta reload.
Yeah, they ran away from him. Or something.
Seems like they're gonna hold out for Never mind. Smoker goes out, gets cleared. Jockey goes in and gets cleared, so there's just a charge spit left.
We got a charger.
I think they are electing to just kind of stand here. They're gonna hold out the entirety of the horde, maybe, or maybe half of it and start running. We'll see.
They have enough HP to do it.
Yeah, definitely can just stand here.
Bleeders aren't bleeding too bad.
They will just have a tank fight and a witch to still go through, but they'll definitely will make traversing this zigzaggy course a little less dangerous without having to push through all the zombies. Still gonna have to worry about every spawn though.
Behind again, but this time manages to grab Ellis. Coach is preoccupied clearing the jockey before he saves his friend.
Oh,
Does take quite a bit of damage. Remix is very low on HP now at about 18, now 14. So unless he commits his kills, he is going to go down if he gets hit again.
Yeah, he got a lot of damage on that hit.
There are no in-caps so far, so he could afford to, but it's really not worth it before a tank and a witch.
60 commons!
They're going to continue to clear them.
Oh, we have a boomer on this one. It's a 2-2.
Yep, Huntress in the back making noise, garnering some of their attention, and a pause goes out because somebody disconnected.
No Steam log on.
No Steam log on. What are you gonna do when there's no Steam log on?
I don't know. I call Steam.
Call
Ghostbusters.
Steam, the Ghostbusters.
Man, Remix took a bunch of damage on that, and he
did.
I mean, they're still gonna be able to hold out this entire hit, but him being slow just puts like a stick in the wheel, and they're gonna like have to drag him along if he doesn't want to eat pills. Which I mean, he very well can now if the horde runs out because they're gonna be moving, but it's just unfortunate. He got focused pretty good in that last hit. He's sitting in back again.
Yep.
Jockey's gonna be the first one.
Behind, gets some hops, but ultimately lands on nothing. The spit goes in and just kind of stacks.
What is that? Whoa.
Double no Steam log on. Holy moly. Team Noxious, they're dropping like flies.
Oh god.
What are we gonna do? Alright.
Damn.
It's time for you and I to sub, clearly.
Oh yeah, definitely. What are we gonna do? What would they do?
6 is back. We're waiting for one more. K3 makes a funny joke. I didn't realize we were playing Crash Course, am I right?
He's here all night, folks.
Oh shit.
So the survivors start running.
Hey, some guns here.
Pills here. Hey, watch out.
They find a set of pills. Great.
Reloading.
Jockey with a charger and a boomer getting ready to set up for this hit. Ideally going to create some separation, get some damage. Boomer gets a single boom on Coach. The Hunter flops around and gets skeeted. Jockey comes in from behind and grabs Dawkins, but is cleared pretty quickly.
Yeah, they're moving. They're looking pretty good. They definitely could be a little tighter and be looking a little better. But they definitely can kill this tank. I think they can do it.
They're in good shape. They have 4 sets of pills. Their
here.
lowest HP is 48. No, 46, my bad. I can't do math. So the survivors push through this little maze.
Reload.
They're at 800 HP sitting right now.
But there is a hit coming around the corner
witch.
with the witch.
Yes,
Smoker Charger, Spitter Hunter. This could be a devastating hit on the witch.
Hunter's right there waiting.
Coach is eyeballing it. He's not really sure the Hunter is pre-spawned on that witch. Smart move because he is silent. Dawkins is going for the witch. Gets the draw. Kills the Hunter. Kills the witch. Smoker goes in and grabs Ellis and then gets charged. He does go down. That was not too bad. They got an end cap.
Good plays by Dawkins in the front taking care of the witch by himself.
And
But
Hunter,
sadly,
he was like,
Remix
nope,
being slow and not taking his pills results in him getting in cap. And now he's going to eat them and be at like fast, but
But
really
there is a
didn't need
tank,
that
so
to
he
happen.
is bleeding, which means if the tank can hold sight, he can bleed him out.
Yeah, Tank is in a good spot to get pushed, though. He's stuck behind this tree right now. You see this? If he moves, he's going to get shot until the hit comes in to help him out. He's running away. He's running away. They backed up. They gave him respect.
They backed up so he can move a little bit.
They might back up all the way, but then that might cause trouble because of the cars back there.
There
They
are
kinda
cars
stop
back there,
where they're
and there's a lot of corners for them to get hit around.
Yeah.
Hunter, Smoker, Jockey, so the tank is set up with a 3-cap.
There's a tight space. This feels reminiscent of like Dark Honey 3 right now in the tunnels.
Yeah, very, very tight space. Not a lot of wiggle room. And if they do decide to take it back, there are a lot of hittables that they can get destroyed with. So it seems like Tank has decided to commit with his 3-cap. There is a smoke that goes out.
He misses.
The tank takes it. Not to have his punches, but now he has the
Oh,
corner. He
no.
does have 2 on his
Frying
back.
pans.
That frying pan on his back
They're
gets a
double,
double
though.
punch, which was pretty good.
That's really
he gets
good.
a hit on
That's
Ellis.
really
There's a
good.
2-cap behind. This is going to be a wipe.
That's exactly what he needed.
Yep.
That man was going to end that. It was going to get the kill on the tank.
That double punch saved his life because that would have killed him. And it was a good decision on the tank to push and to just commit with this 3-cap. Very good support. They landed exactly on who they needed to when they needed to. There were no last-minute
Going out.
clears.
Red Poochie Fox there, causing what can be now
The
our
comeback.
comeback. We can definitely see this getting tied up. It could happen right now.
Right? I mean, if
900
they
points?
are
Possible.
pretty careful with this opening hit, they don't take 20 to 30 damage.
900 points possible, definitely.
Absolutely.
600, they just need 300 HP. Just need a quarter of it.
I mean, even if they're
See a
not going
quarter
to
of
beat
it.
them, but they can really close that gap in this map. I have a lot of faith in them. Sometimes it takes a team 1 or 2 maps to kind of get their groove, especially if they haven't played all day.
Yeah. Like this is a
Going
somehow
live in
it's like their
McDonald's.
first game. They just like threw it all together. They're
Right.
just warming up right now in map
Correct.
1.
Hunter is making some noise
Crash
to
course,
maybe
Left 4 Dead.
maybe push them to go left so they
Again.
landed it in the clutches of the Charger.
I'm liking that,
Nick
I'm
is
liking
popping out. He's careful, trying to bait, taking his time.
it. Oh,
Ready
they're
to
doing
take your order. They shut the door on the Charger, and they
Oh,
kill
I
that
saw
spitter. Six gets caught in some of the spit as he scratches. There are scratches going out,
No.
and he has only a pistol to get the clear.
it. Oh no, you
Poor
gave
Spirit.
4 punches!
Yeah,
Reloading! I watched that door.
they did
cleared.
find a second set
That
of
was
kills, so
amazing.
only Spirit has the lowest amount of HP, but he was
That was
in
starting off so
kind
fantastic
of
on
a
that
bad
first hit.
situation.
But for some reason, like, all the ammo was used up by Spirit, and he had nothing to take care of himself after helping his teammates. And
Yeah.
the Charger just beat him up in the
There
kitchen.
seems to be a little bit of a theme with poor Spirit here.
And
It
next
seems
thing-
like he keeps taking care of his teammates and like getting destroyed.
Oh
There
god,
is
this
a
is looking
jump.
really good.
Yep. Three
This is looking
pulls
really
out.
good.
Shit. Rochelle is now responsible for clearing the Hunter, the Smoker, and the Jockey. That wasn't. It didn't look at first like a 3-cap was going to go out,
Half
but
health.
it did. That
Half
was
health. All of
really
them
solid
HP-wise,
second hit.
Except for Prince.
Except
the
for
only
Prince.
one that did not get capped there. That is not looking good for our survivors.
no.
As they're just passing the semi, and they're not even to the event yet. They're going to take another whole hit before they reach the event.
I think I said a bad word.
I think you did too.
Reloading!
Sorry.
I think it was funny.
Nope. Alright,
We
there's
got-
another hit going out. Charger, Jockey, Spitter, and Hunter.
Yo, we got, yeah, we do.
Yeah. The hit goes out. That Charger carries
No
it right
way.
into the woods. There's a spit that goes out as a Hunter lands on Rochelle. So Spirit has, or Spirit. Prince has used some of his HP, but not too much.
Yeah.
And 6 is really in rough shape. He got hurt on the first hit. Now he got hurt on the third hit. They have to push for event. This
Oh, not
is
looking good.
not looking good. They do have 3 sets of pills.
Over here.
Which could be their saving grace, but we don't really know. If they keep eating hits the way that they have, they will not survive to tank.
They're not going to survive a tank. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, you're right. If they eat one more hit like that, they're going to bleed out, I feel. Unless they really just hold down and just hold on to what's left of their pills and just eat as many downs as it takes to march through into the tank. But that's really the best case scenario.
Charger gets cleared before making a landing. Nick leaves jumps onto that card to possibly block Boomer, is the only one that gets boomed, which is kind of a sacrifice you have to make. He otherwise would have made
Well,
it so
maybe
that
a
way
double.
several teammates, could get boomed,
Maybe
but
double.
during an event, that's not so big a deal.
No, you're just gonna stand there and clear them anyway.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! But as going back to the health situation, like they're gonna have to sit here and hope to God that one of these hits doesn't even do like 20 damage to one of them. Otherwise, they're gonna be in rough shape. They're gonna be like eating their pills, all of them.
Jockey and Hunter are going in. Then Hunter is coming in from way high on the side. Charger is leaping in but misses, so that spit doesn't really manage to spit on. Manages to spit on the floor while they all keep an eye out for that Hunter high in the sky going for a DP. Does not manage to even land. This is starting to tilt into their favor.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good. We got Spirit. Spirit's slow. Everybody's slow. Everybody is slow. They're gonna have to eat pills. They're gonna have to start bleeding eventually.
Yep.
6-8 is already because he's bleeding.
Prince is not slow. He's the only one with entirely permanent health. A Boomer goes out and lands on 2 survivors in the back. That Smoker tries to grab one of them, and the spit goes out to create some separation. They do get caught in it with that horde. There are little. Yep.
Six.
It's not good. Spirit is.
Can you remember? Can you remember last round? 60 comments where the Survivor team was at. You're looking so much better than they are now.
Their only problem at that point had been.
They had one bleeder.
Yeah,
they had one bleeder. They had one person slow at the same time. And this team has everybody slow, basically, except Prince, who's only like 10 HP away from being slow.
Correct.
He's 5 HP away from being slow, in fact. This hit is just...
They're eating hits. They're not clearing them fast enough. Smoker goes out, Charger climbs in, hits the card, the Boomer lands and also grabs onto Rochelle, so that takes all of Prince's speed away.
So
and now
everybody...
they have to continue clearing common and then push for tank.
Everybody on Team Noxious is slow, and they have 2 sets of pills.
They don't have any in caps so far, but with all of the pills that are being depleted, I don't know, it might be in their best interest to just down somebody and give them that 30 HP back.
There's no
They're going
for a Survivor team. They're just hoping to crawl their way to tank at this point and make it a closer game still.
Yep, they're going back to get some ammo, and then that also gives them time for another hit.
Not good.
We have one in cap.
No,
Jockey gets a rejock on Ellis.
Oh, gosh.
They went back for ammo, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thanks.
There's a gun right there.
They're going to eat another hit before they even get tanked.
Hey, we might need
I have to go all the way back for the ammo. There's a gun right there in the police car.
They didn't want that one.
Oh my
Another
gosh.
hit getting ready to go out before tank. Did they clear the witch?
I don't think so. It's up ahead still, I believe. They haven't gone through the event at all.
They start wiggling through the maze. The witch is spawned. There's a hit ready to go out.
Coach wants
Charger,
it.
Boomer.
He's going for
They
it.
draw the witch and run away. Some damage goes out. She slaps people. Spirit does manage to get the kill on the witch. An extra.
Full hit.
Yeah. Oh,
Boomer's
man.
like that.
Charger goes in. Charges away. What?
Just one punch and that's it. Makes Spirit slow.
This hurts.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do with the rest of this hit going out now.
That Boomer does get pushed and popped. The Spirit was too close and does receive a proxy boom. They do get the tank up. Spirit gets dragged forward. Doesn't get in capped.
Tank should just commit. Tank should
Yeah,
just play
tank
goalie.
should just commit.
Tank should
Otherwise, they will run around him. They don't have enough HP to fight it.
Yeah, but he's definitely going to run. Not probably even run. Not going to kill this thing.
No way.
They're just going to bleed out. They're going to turn into like.
So they are going to chip him through the wall, get as much damage as they can. This is a Dawkins tank. There is a Hunter on the rooftop to the side. Spirit and Ellis are going to lay some bullets into him, but they're ultimately too slow to outrun the tank. So this looks very similar to last game where there's a 2-cap and then a death by tank. The Charger lands and ends that pretty quickly. Ellis and Nick are the only 2 up. Nick is down. Ellis into his down as well.
Low health again, too. 25 HP by Dawkins. Getting the wipe. And it's going to lead us into a 500. And oh, yeah. No, a 400.
37 to 1097. So
400
there
at
is
some point
still,
lead.
yeah, a very doable comeback, but they are no more closer than they were last map,
Definitely
really.
not. Yeah.
100 points, I guess, closer versus where they were.
100 points. They're doing it. They're clawing back.
The tank did
it's
take
not
quite
enough.
a bit of damage, but I think that's because he just didn't care. He knew that there was no way this team was going to make it, and so he didn't really care about getting chipped. I mean, when you know that this team is pretty done for, you tend to make more bold moves.
Yeah, who knows what was going on in their brain.
It's been a pretty rough start for Team Noxious.
Yeah, there's definitely been some bumps they weren't accounting for.
Yeah.
But they played through them, and as we said, they're not far enough behind that they definitely can make the comeback.
Right, they, I think, just need to position themselves better as a team because they aren't getting clears fast enough. And that's the strong point that Team Ufouma really has, is they are positioning themselves in a way where they are almost constantly watching one another and getting those quick clears. Except that first hit last round.
Yeah, we're gonna have an early tank coming in here.
23%, and then if they defeat the tank, there is a witch at 59%.
Oh gosh.
So there is a possibility if Team Noxious does not wipe at tank and Team Ufouma does.
Definitely. They're going to be at 8% starting out even, so we're going to see this tank maybe coming out, spawning right around when they're going to be trying to take rooftop or on rooftop. So it's
The
going to
hit
be
is
really
good.
cool. Car hittable. This tank might spawn right next to it. We might see a really good boom coming out here from one team, going for like an early commit or something, climbing to the rooftop. You never know.
It's going to be insane.
Oh, it could be.
A hit is going to come out from up top this time. Team Noxious wants to play rooftop with this hit.
Yeah, they definitely want to with their spitter trike. But they're not going to get the timing right. Survivors make it to the bottom.
But a solid hit goes out. There is a 2-cap at one point that became...
What a lucky duck.
Oh, man.
Dropped
Coach
the
made
wall.
the smart move to jump on top of that little bar railing thing and did not take any of that spit damage.
Wow. Lucky duck he is.
That was really smart of him to do that. I know if that were me, I would have panicked and ran through all the spit just to get out. This team is super separated right now. There are a few down below and a few up top, but they are going to catch up to each other very quickly. As the other hit gets ready to come out, 6 is still spawned with that smoker in the safe room. Looks like he wants to try to get a pull and ledge somebody.
Only 12%. Got ways to go now still.
Yeah.
We are going to see this hit. Oh, it's Boomer!
A single boom goes out, but the boomer drops in and gets a proxy on Coach. The tongue of 4-6 does break. The jockey lands, and that charger goes in, but misses. Does not manage to grab anyone, but the smoker did lift somebody. Coach is now on the floor, but he landed on that railing again. That saved his life, so he took like no damage
Wow.
from the fall. No fall
That
damage.
railing and him should get married.
Reloading.
Jeez. The railing cares more about him than he probably cares about himself.
Right? Get railed. A spitter goes out and spits at the ground to slow them down a little bit. Boomer spawns in and gets a single boom on one survivor. The jockey is behind and the charger is stuck between 2 trailers. The charger runs in, gets a charge as the jockey grabs someone from behind.
That's a really good hit still though.
Yeah,
a little bit of
some
damage
solid
going
damage
up.
has gone out so far.
Reloading.
No one's slow yet, but they are getting closer to Tank. They're at 21%. Tank is coming up right around this little corner here.
Yeah, I think he's going to get in any second. He's going to be right by apartment. He's going to be able to run in whenever he feels like it, but
He climbs up top, it looks like, as a boomer sets up behind this team, probably trying to
can't
get...
get anywhere. You can't really go anywhere. You can go in the building, but that's it. That's what he's going to have to do, just sit up here for now. They're deciding what they want to actually have happen.
That boomer jumps
comes
in and lands on Nick and gets a single.
Oh no,
And that
this is going to be
gives the Tank
intimidating.
some motive motivation to push in with a car. The
He might
hit
be
is
into it.
going to be saved. I think he's going to commit with a single boom. He
That's
does have
not
a
a bad
2 cap.
option, though, really.
He might get a 3 cap after this.
There's gonna be zombies.
He's using that car to kind of position himself as a shield.
Oh no!
That car gets
the car flew too
yeah,
far.
that car gets lodged way too up in the air. The tank zeroes in on Nick, chases
Oh,
him, misses
he's
the punch.
panicking.
The hit goes in and misses. The jockey does land on somebody as
One
the
punch.
smoker grabs the
Two
other one.
punch.
So there is a 2 cap that's
Three
gone out.
punch.
The tank does get a corner on Rochelle.
He's gonna get it down.
He's gonna
No,
get
yeah,
an cap.
he did. That's
Now
all
he
he's
needs
gonna
to
get
find a
though.
spot to get out. He hides inside that little truck.
He's got
Decides
nothing.
it's a bad idea.
He's
Climbs
got
back in.
nothing.
There's
He's
a
got
smoker that's about all he's got left, and he is taking Chip through that vehicle. He gets killed as the smoker grabs another survivor.
Oh, that's it. He got the one down on K3. He was able to corner them in the garage door, but
Yeah.
that was it.
Girl, you should have stayed at home.
He did get a single in cap. There is some, I mean,
I got these pills.
solid
Could've been.
damage, but at the same time, Dawkins is holding on to so much solid HP that they're going to need to time their hits really well. I think that the support was a little sloppy.
It could have definitely been a lot better.
Yeah, I think that
Definitely could have
the
helped him out.
smoker and the jockey covered each other really well.
Feel like crap
But,
right now?
The tank definitely didn't help out much either.
Yeah.
He definitely went in with the one boom and like totally seen what he wanted to do, and then definitely.
Triple boom!
Holy crap! Holy. That's
There are
Spit going in
two
with their two.
survivors that are permanently bleeding. One set of kills amongst them. Remix is a mix of permanent and bleeding. Once again, leaving Dawkins is the only one with solid HP. They are holding that W key really hard to try to push so they don't eat another hit like that.
Yeah, absolutely. With them, almost all of them bleeding now.
I'm sure
It's only a matter of time until this map is going to become very rough,
Yep.
very fast.
Another hit, Smoker, Jockey, Spitter, and Hunter getting ready to go out, hopefully to cause some devastation. Can they do it?
I don't know. But they definitely are taking their sweet time killing the remains of these zombies before they walk into the next area.
Not too shabby. That's a smart idea. Clear the common before you push so you can eat a hit without
Yeah.
a single common on your back ruining your aim. Happens to me all the time.
But in doing that, look at K3. He's like 4 seconds away from being slow.
He is. So the hit goes in, but it's super late. Now they have to jump inside that building to get the hit. That spit lands and spreads. Drop
We're going.
does drop into the
Oh
hole.
no!
The spit is causing some damage as they try to fall into the hole. And once again, they're going to hold that W.
They are.
In Chicago, Fly the W has been a hashtag
from
lately
Hills.
for Wrigley Field and the Chicago Cubs. Right now, I'd say this team is trying to fly the W.
Whoa!
I know, really good.
Well, we found K3 finding pills.
Oh, they just smacked that witch.
Kill
in the
that witch.
face.
They kill that witch, and they're gonna be able to take this climb.
Damn it.
Oh, except drop the
Almost.
wolf is gonna fall.
Almost.
Hurt his ankles.
No.
There's going to be a massive hit that goes out on
No.
top on Rochelle. She's caught in some spit, but she lands on some masonry mortars.
No.
Gets jockeyed, carried away after falling into some spit. They can't hear her through the concrete wall, so she's behind some sacks of stuff.
They're both gonna go
Ouch.
down.
K3 and Drop the World have taken some serious damage at this point. Health bonus has dropped to 394, basically all on Dawkins and Remix. Drop and K3 are a scratch away from being in-capped, and the other two teammates don't give a crap. They are running. They don't
Reloading.
care.
I
They're
feel
far.
like this next hit we're gonna see Drop go down, and then
Is
that
Drop
is
gonna get dropped?
He most definitely probably will. And then in that we're gonna see K3 also going down because of.
Yep.
And so
Oh my
because
God,
of
are you psychic? Oh
we're
my
gonna.
God.
Oh my
Is there
God!
gonna be 3 down?
I did
Oh,
not
so
see
soon.
Remix. I did not see Remix just like
Time to move.
He
walking in
got
spit though.
smoked. Yeah, and then he got smoked into it, so they're gonna help them up. Their health bonus has dropped to 229.
Oh God, no!
What a
This
fall.
could be the death on K3 on this like maybe last hit here, or second to last
Yep.
hit. They're gonna be running as fast as they possibly can muster, even though they are limping. They're gonna be trying to get to this last long choke ladder,
Yeah,
almost
this
like
is
no
not
mercy
a good
status.
spot. So that boomer gets pushed, does not manage to land on anyone. The jockey gets pushed, that charger goes in for some punches,
gonna be
and
really
then
good,
the
though.
spit flies
double
in,
turn.
lands on Dawkins, drops their health bonus to 189.
Oh, it was so juicy, fruit. letting that spit
They're
all over the
losing
guy that got
points
double
everywhere,
charged.
so they're gonna climb up this ladder and get out of the sewer as fast as they can. Clear some comment. This is the last push.
Reloading.
This might very well be last hit. But if
my
they get it down
God.
here, it could delay. Getting it down here will delay.
Reloading.
Yes, it will, for sure. Boomer, Charger, Smoker,
gonna
and
be hard not
Jockey.
to
The
get one.
Boomer lands on 2 survivors.
It's gonna be hard not to
The
get it down
Smoker
here.
goes in from behind, grabs 1 survivor, but gets cleared pretty quickly. The Charger flies in and gets leveled.
No!
The Jockey has to climb over. The train is getting chipped and is trying to run away to despawn, get some more HP, and maybe set up for one more hit.
No.
This team is limping along. They're on the last
They have
thread
so
of life.
much health. Look at their points, but look at their health.
Oh.
They're gonna lose it all. There's gonna be like one hit while they're slow. It's just gonna like demolish all of it. It's gonna crumble.
Reloading.
Yeah.
They're like sitting on such
My-
a fragile
Oh.
health bonus.
So they're incapping each other to get a little
It
bit
just
of
dropped.
speed, but that spitter comes in and decides that they want to spit to try to stall the pickup. The pickup doesn't work.
I'm just gonna admit
155.
I need
K3 super slow now too.
They're going to climb over this little broken fence. They can see the safe room door.
They're going. Come on, there's a hunter. They just want to hit
Drop
K3.
in in case the safe
Just
room
hit K3.
gets out.
Ooh,
Gets
the pull is
out.
so separation. So much
Oh, that's.
separation.
Oh, he's dead.
They
There's
killed
2
him.
dead.
Oh
The spit.
It happened.
Doesn't do anything.
It
So
happened,
2
Sailor.
survivors make it in with 30 health bonus. That's it.
It happened. But still,
That's it.
a good enough round, in my opinion, going out by Team Ufouma
Oh my
Should-
god.
to really put the pressure on Team Noxious to really step up their game because they
That-
now need
That
major
was
health bonus to
crazy.
get back in here. They
Yeah.
really do.
2262 to 1097 right now. Oh my god. That was so stressful. I'm like sweating for them.
Oh wow. Wow, wee woo.
Wow, we. Yeah, good job. I'm wondering if we're gonna see a really solid hit come out from Team Ufouma.
I don't want
as
to. I don't
Team
want to see them.
Noxious comes out.
Yeah, I really do. I don't want to see them just let them run off of the rails there. I want
Like-
to see them hit on the scaffolding
It's just
or whatever.
I always feel tempted to
fire
root for
escape.
the underdog just because it seems like you have more investment in a game where you really have to like pay attention and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But based on their performance so far, they really have to shape up and clear those hits.
Yeah.
Uh,
Need to be in there. Need to
I
stop
wonder
playing head
if anyone's gonna land on the magic railing. Cause that saved
games. Saved him twice.
saved him twice.
Saved him twice. He could have been in cap. Had both those things actually happen the way they should have.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So the
that
team
you
is
would
gonna
take
push
enough
out
damage
kind of
to do
slowly,
the job.
clear some comment. 2 inside, 2 outside. Prince drops. Spirit and
Here it is,
the
here it
hit
is, here it is.
comes in. The jockey flies in, doesn't land on anything. Spirit does get dragged away by a
No.
smoker, but gets cleared pretty quickly.
No,
Well,
it's okay. It's
it was
okay.
alright.
Separation got them a little damage here and there, but
But
the
no,
Spitter wasn't able
overall,
to
not too
capitalize on
much.
anything.
Yeah.
The Charger never actually landed.
Someone isn't
The
moving at
Spitter
all.
was waiting for it.
And they're not pausing.
They just-
Rochelle, okay, there she is. Rochelle just stood there. She didn't really care, I guess. She was AFK, maybe? I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, she timed out.
that's no good.
Oh, and no one paid attention, and the other team didn't even notice that she was there.
Yeah, no one got it.
And so she has almost full HP. Which
They
she
could've easily
probably
captured.
took because of the common. It's funny how no one noticed.
It is.
I
kinda
didn't
funny.
notice. You didn't notice. The
She
other
just
team
stood
didn't
there.
notice.
She just stood there.
Her team didn't notice. Okay, Xbye
Xbye
noticed.
Oh, okay, Xbye. He did it.
I noticed.
God. Well, now it's Rochelle, and Rochelle noticed, and Rochelle's trying to catch up. So
Rochelle's like, man, wait for me, boys. I think Rochelle would be a good caster. She was on the news or something, wasn't she?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Don't you pay attention to their stories?
No, not enough.
Why not?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I just play the game and shoot things, kill people. It's so cynical. Oh, I really hope she comes back soon because I want to see
There
this
she
tank
is.
fight. I want to see this
There.
tank fight happen.
Oh boy! I want to see the hit on top of this roof. That's what I'm
Yeah?
excited for.
Oh, yeah. I want to see that too. That was looking so close last time. That
Rochelle
Charger
is
almost got him.
catching up with the team. Jockey, Charger, Boomer, and Spitter getting ready to set up on this rooftop.
Oh, yeah.
I
It's gonna be
wonder
good.
if we're going to see a death charge. I'm excited to see
we
if
could.
there is one, but I will feel really bad if there is a death charge. I'll feel really bad. Spirit already got
Feel
death
amazing.
charged once, and I don't think I could handle watching this happen to him again.
I will feel amazing. But I think
You're
they might opt for just a safer spit charge in
Spit
that little
charge
room.
with some damage, yeah,
And
possibly.
when they go for the ladder, like after, because they're gonna be safe behind the wall. They can't shoot through on the ladder like they normally would, because you can just hide behind the generator
Yeah.
and the air conditioner thing, and you'll be safe from the fire until they go all the way up.
Oh god,
Here
that
it is.
Spitter decides
Here it
to
is.
spin inside the jockey, gets pushed away, and nothing happens.
Wow, they took all inclusive 6 damage from that spit, and they're gonna take this ladder for free.
So
You're
they
gonna see
climb
they
up,
really
the
need
Boomer
that.
drops in, gets one proxy, so
They
it's
really need
all on
this job.
the jockey and the charger now. All
Jockey
the
needs a
pressure on them. They're positioned so they can't get chipped through the wall. The jockey gets baited!
He's alive
And
though.
runs back away.
What
Great
is
frog
going on
run.
here?
Oh god, the jockey tries to...
No!
Oh, nothing happens except Spirit gets hunted for 2 seconds.
No, it was
This
looking
is
good.
the kind of gameplay that the survivors
Right
need.
here.
They need to do stuff like this.
Oh yeah.
Be careful, watch each other, take care of each other, hold hands.
Hold hands.
Yeah, look at their positioning. No one can be touched right now without them seeing one another.
Yeah.
Reloading here.
They're holding hands.
Reloading.
It's the best policy. Have an exit buddy, always.
They're gonna walk up to this chrome shotgun here,
I
and when they
think
do,
it would be
when they
smart
do
if
bomb this truck,
took
it's gonna
another
spawn
hit
tank.
before, so they're gonna
Just
take
about.
another hit. All of the team infected stockpile on one survivor, ultimately not yielding too much damage, I don't think.
No, Smith missed him, so it could have been a lot
Yeah.
worse.
Gotta reload. Reloading.
You're
There
gonna
were a
see
few
tank
god
respawn
frames
here,
there,
though.
yep. So the tank spawns, they are going to, it seems like one of them wants to chip him a little bit.
Which isn't bad.
Yeah,
You're
I
fine
mean,
with that. He has a grace period, so
He
there's no
did
hit
get
up.
about 3 HP. That's how much he's lost so far.
He
a little
did it.
more than that.
50.
So the survivors are going to get back in position. They are a little bit spread out, but not too bad. They do know that there is a hunter all the way off to the right, which is causing a distraction, hopefully for a boom to go in. The car is in play. That boom comes from behind and gets a double boom, which is enough for the tank to decide to push in, but climb back up. Instead of committing like the other tank did, he is going to play along. This team does have enough HP to fight off a rock tank, but if they continue to eat booms, it won't be like that for long.
No, yeah, if they eat booms, this tank can have the power to make decisions.
Absolutely.
When you land booms, it gives fear to survivors having to wonder while they're hiding whether the tank is actually just going to run in.
Right.
And you're going to see this tank doing it right now. The boomer is over, but he's okay with his tri-cap, bringing this car in, and he's going to be on the right side of these trailers, and he's going to have to make a break for it. If he actually wants to keep it in play.
Yep.
Oh, the Charger going out!
Triple boom goes out, and then Spirit gets capped, and another survivor gets pulled, but the tank doesn't charge in. Very smart, because those clears were pretty quick in comparison to how long they could have taken. But the survivors are going to push out away from that car. Maybe to position themselves in a way where they're not constantly in fear of a hittable.
Yeah.
And where they can stop eating hits from all sides. Because
I
where they
honestly
were,
don't like it, though. I think they're too close to the tank.
they are too
But
close.
But that's only because there's going to be a boomer here that could really cause this tank to want to be in your face. And they're going to decide to run away, which is a good play. He's coming in hot.
Deciding
but-
to commit, they are going to light him up with Uzis. He gets a single hit on one survivor and goes in for the down. Doesn't get it. The hunter goes in to finish up what he did, though. The tank is kind of spreading his damage instead of focusing on one survivor, which is not a bad idea. There are 2 caught in the corner, but Spirit goes in and starts getting some hits. The tank dies. One
no,
is
Remix
jockeyed
got that
behind.
jockey way in the back. He's going to get that down.
Overall, that was a solid tank, though. The damage has been spread very, very well between all of the survivors. Not many of them are holding on to permanent health. Not many of them are
I
really on
know.
to very
You
good
guys
health.
kinda missed me.
They definitely are gonna lose this round as well. There's no way, I don't think, unless they magically find like 2 sets of pills in the next like 3 hits, that they're gonna
yeah.
make it like all the way through this map, because this is a long map still. They're only a quarter of the way through it at this point.
They haven't even found
Search
a
these
witch.
rooms. Might be something we can use.
Another hit goes in.
Oh, good charge.
Yeah, it was a pretty good charge. But ultimately not
bad
too
it
much
was
damage
very,
with
very
that
young.
hit, right?
Mess me up.
The tank really did do a lot of work for their team.
Yeah, he definitely put in powerhouse punches and all that jazz work.
Yep. At this point, they could set off an alarm car. They're so far going to avoid it. It depends really on how this next hit goes. They managed to clear the alarm car and push forward. I think the infected are going to take it into that alleyway. The smoker spawns and smokes at nothing. The jockey goes in and gets cleared before it can hit anything, and Arc goes out. Spirit does get smoked but
Yeah,
cleared.
going one
Spit
by
goes
one.
in, but overall, not too bad. They managed to.
It really just went one by one. Really, it's like the smoker
You're
like,
so
went to.
baffled.
The smoker went to smoke and it didn't do anything, and that like caused a chain reaction of the
Yeah.
jockey sacrificing itself, and then the boomer, and then the smoker himself,
Well,
and then it was just
The
like, oh,
smoker
okay.
wanted to smoke at another ghost, I guess? I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe he thought something would happen. Unless the
They
other
just threw
team
away that
is
hit.
feeling so confident about winning that they're kind of goofing off.
I hear hunter.
Maybe.
There is a hit waiting for them below. Charger and Hunter are so ready to rock and roll
Oh god,
that
this
when
is
one
good.
survivor goes down, he does get hunted, and now the Charger's gonna go in and charge him. The Spitter comes around the corner and gets a solid spit. Jockey was up top that grabbed the survivor, and now 6 is lying down.
Yeah, that's good, good, good.
Hey, I
This
ain't leaving you,
is-
but you better get up.
And it's gonna be him on his first in both
Yep, that's the first
6
in
and
cap.
Prince,
Yeah, Prince
first in
as
cap.
well.
This shit off.
but they can definitely walk through this map. I am actually quite surprised. It's gonna
There's a
be not looking too
boomer.
bad.
Oh, they shoot that witch, drag it, and Spirit does manage to get cleared instantly by Prince. The hit goes in.
This is not looking good all of a sudden again though. There's a lot of damage in that hit. Oh, he just fell! Spirit just climbed to the top
He
of the ladder
broke
and dropped
his
off.
ankles.
Heads up.
He just did it. He
Oh,
just
God.
did it. I watched him.
Ankle
Oh
braces.
no!
Reloading.
He did it
Oh
again!
my god!
Man, this right here.
He did it again! No!
He just said toxic. Aw, poor baby. He's just a baby.
It's just a baby, says Taylor.
He is.
Oh.
So he decides to push forward for his team, and a whole bunch of messy
They can
stuff
still do
happens
it.
behind him.
They can still
Oh,
do
there's
it.
a spit. That's gonna hurt. This is 6's second in cap, so he will be black and white. Every single person except Poochie has been in capped on this map.
I ain't gonna
One
make
black and white, 2
Everybody
bleeding.
grab a weapon.
Spirit has a centimeter of HP. And there he is up ahead trying to clear all the common for his pals, and he gets shot.
No!
I think that was intentional.
Maybe he should get more help, but he's black and white now. He's gonna get cleared, so
And he's in
gonna
spin.
save the team,
Oh,
save the
he's
day.
He's working hard. This kid is sweating.
Oh my gosh. He
So
just
this
wants
is
to
Poochie's
save your
First
life.
in cap, he's going to pick her up. They are going to hobble along. They have massive
Spirit and
28
6.
health bonus.
Spirit and 6 both bleeding at almost equal rates. 10 HP apiece. They're both gonna die at any moment. This is the end of our survivor, Sailor. I don't think you're gonna make it.
I don't like this. Spirit's getting grabbed. Oh,
He's gonna kill him.
oh my god, he's
Whoa!
alive. He's alive.
Spirit just annihilated that hit.
He's got so much spirit in him.
They're gonna. No, there's no way they're gonna make the ladder. No.
No, no, it won't happen. One survivor.
Hey. Oh my god, this is looking so good though.
3 infected are dead. Only the jockey is up. Remix is going to be a hunter. There's a jockey, a spitter, and that spitter is going to kill him. The
The hunter goes in,
killed
ends
him.
his life.
Oh,
That's
rip.
strike 1 for Hunter. Remix still has a tiny bit of health left.
Six is about to die as well. He's black and white. He has 1 HP.
Oh, 56 health and the hunter
Poochie
can
and
come in. One
Prince
more
are the
scratch on
only
6.
two that can make it, but there are 3 SI waiting for them up top.
Oh no, 6 is
Spitter.
shot. Poochie fuck. This is gonna be it. This is gonna 6.
Charger ruins it. The hunter
This
goes
is-
in and kills someone, and that spitter spits down below.
They're
Doesn't
going.
kill them.
They're going.
Prince can make it up top. It seems like he's a little bit nervous and isn't really sure. Oh, that's not Prince. That's Poochie. She makes it up top. Prince comes up top. Hobble, go! You guys can do it.
They're doing it. They're walking. They're getting points.
I believe.
They're actually getting points. It's
in
1 point,
them.
2 points, 3
It's
points.
the Poochie Prince
4
combo.
points.
They can do it.
Oh, no.
Prince dies. Poochie gets burned.
She's
He's gonna
alive.
get shot. No!
Oh god.
Well,
599 points coming out by Team Noxious before they get vanquished. Is going to put their score at 1,696, clawing for every last point that they could muster. as they climbed up that ladder with 1 HP.
to 1696.
Oh god. We're going into map 4. Going into map 4. This is a fun map. Fun. A fun map to watch, maybe to play. Sometimes not so much. You can get this area like where you can dive from anything is really scary sometimes, but it is really awesome.
Just crazy.
You can get pulled, jockeyed, or charged off there, and you die. Fall off that bridge. Breaks underneath you. It's awesome. I didn't even know that was a thing until the first time I saw it. I'm like,
I just want to
just happened, and I was so surprised.
attention to the shop across the street that's called Brew Through.
Brew Through! Wow! Is it a drive-through beer dispenser?
I don't know.
Ice cold beer.
I don't
Road
see
clo-
drive-through windows, so I'm gonna say no.
Danger, do not feed the gators is in there.
What? What is this place?
What the heck? They have beer, they have coolers in here.
And gators.
And gators, apparently.
Waiting on Drop the World to
Golly
be
gee.
ready before we begin our next match.
This Louisiana beer drive-through workshop, car shop. All
What are
in
some of the
one.
other signs in here? Oh my god, this girl needs to stop texting. Tow away zone. Unauthorized vehicles or vessels will be towed away. So is this like a shop, an auto shop, and then you can like get beer here?
I guess.
Because there is a garage opening in the back. Alright, we're ready to begin
think
and
it's a
stop
drive-thru.
hypothesizing about buildings.
We're gonna see her going super fast with the boomer getting popped.
Okay, everything's dead.
Yeah,
Everything's
just got
dead.
killed so fast.
97 HP is our lowest right now.
We're gonna have 33% witch, 48% tank.
Reload.
They're gonna clear some common, push themselves along, get some bunny hops
Reloading.
along the way.
Oh
Hunter,
yeah.
Jockey, Boomer, and
Reloading.
We're gonna
Charger.
This could definitely
are we gonna see
get some
some
separation.
devastation?
Devastation separation.
Unite all peoples, win than our nation.
Oh no.
Nope.
Oh
Boomer gets
no.
popped, Hunter flies in, lands on somebody, a Charger goes in, lands on somebody, but ultimately everything is cleared pretty quickly.
Like 20 damage going out that hit tops.
Not a
They're
big
marching.
deal. Team
Marching.
Ufouma can keep pushing along towards the Cedar trucks and the red car.
They're marching their way
Getting
towards the
ready
switch and then a
for
vent.
the Witcherino.
They take the switch, they can almost get it for free. I don't know if the spawn's gonna get there in time. It is not. Witch is taking on, and they're
Wrecked.
still rushing. They almost sent a spawn in there.
I'm
and
telling
that
you,
witch
this
that was
team
gonna
is
get killed.
flying the W.
Reloading.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're hanging high. This,
Yep.
They have this hit, and they now have to make a decision on whether to send this hit and risk not getting the hit on the.
I'm pretty
The
sure
run
they're
back
gonna send
or to
the
just
hit
wait.
in. It seems
And-
like they're gonna send it in. Smoker, Jockey, Boomer, and Hunter
No, I don't know. They
Maybe
want us on the
not.
boomer, maybe.
Maybe.
Reloading.
They're so indecisive. They're running around. No, they're not. They're
I am
sitting
not
still now.
climbing into. Ah, screw it.
They're just gonna wait. They're gonna wait. This is it. This is it.
Guys.
They're gonna let him try to touch that button.
Dawkins goes forward, followed by.
I'm so nervous. I'm so
Giraffe.
nervous. He's
Don't be
baiting it.
nervous.
He did it.
All right, so Dawkins pulls the little lever. It's not a button, and then they run away.
They're coming.
And on their way back, the jockey spawns in. Hunter flies in, lands on Coach. Nick gets boomed on.
The jockey though.
The smoker
The
gets a
jockey.
re-smoke on Rochelle, but doesn't do it. The jockey grabs somebody. Oh, it was Coach. Drags him away, but ultimately there was nowhere to like fly him off the map. So
No.
he was safe.
He was safe. There's no way to actually get him to a spot to get
Yeah.
killed anymore.
The Horde is doing a lot of work here.
Reloading.
It's slowing him
Punching
down.
the heck out of Dawkins down to 63 HP, but overall they're looking pretty good. They have some solid health on them to handle the rest of this event.
Yeah, they definitely don't have to worry about anybody being slow.
Right.
I don't think anything that major is really going to happen to them. It would
Right.
be kind of like
Oh, another
unfortunate
hit's
for
going
that
in.
to happen. Unlucky.
Rochelle gets smoked. The
But
spit
as I
goes
say that,
out
Caster's curse coming
Yeah.
out and Drop the World getting stuck
Yep.
in the spit. And he
Yeah,
actually
from that-
is at exactly 40
from
HP
that
until the
get
storm
up.
comes in and just slaps him across the face. You know? Now as he takes pills, he's up to an 85 bleed. But he was
Ow.
slow. He was
Ow.
slow from that hit alone.
That's what you call pain.
Oh my
They are
god.
setting
Nope, he
themselves
loved it.
up further along the back lines, probably to avoid getting another hit like that. Eating another hit like that, I should say. Hunter, Charger, Jockey, and Boomer getting ready to go in. Hopefully to pause!
Lead to a pause. Oh.
Every time they pause, I feel like I'm getting choked.
Oh gosh. That doesn't. I don't.
Like
Yeah. Asphyxiated.
I'm
Dying.
asphyxiated. Is that what you tried to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay because I have been saying a lot of stupid stuff this round, like stuff, and landed on somebody.
Okay, so but
Very vague.
going back to our game though, we're gonna see them with 3 sets of pills because Drop just had to eat his after that great hit going out by Team Noxious, and they are gonna definitely have about more than half this horde left. They're gonna definitely get this hit in and still have one for the bridge.
Are you excited to see what they're gonna do
I'm
with this kind of
excited.
power?
I'm very excited. They might even get 2 hits in here before they start moving.
Charger, Jockey, Boomer,
Maybe
and
not.
Dead Spirit.
I think it's this hit and then the bridge hit.
The
maybe
common have
not.
seemed to slow down.
Are they not even gonna go with it?
They're gonna start pushing forward a little bit. I think they're waiting for Spirit to get a spawn.
Yeah.
So
I
as
guess
they
so.
push forward, it's a Smoker, Charger, Jockey, Boomer. They are probably gonna wait. It seems like where their ghosts are setting up, they're gonna
Oh,
just
no.
hit up ahead.
Yeah, they want this. They want the death charge. They want.
They
it.
want to go for a solid hit
This
and not a
should've
maybe,
helped. Here we go.
possibly hit. Do you think they're gonna get a death charge?
I think they're going for a maybe possibly hit. If you want my opinion, this is definitely a hit or miss kind of a situation. It's either a 0 or 100 reward kind of a thing. Either get the kill or you're just gonna get
Yep.
flopped on. And as we see the tank spawn, they're gonna get a boomer pop, and they
Mm-hmm.
can't find the spawns they're looking for until it's too late. Jockey rushing in from the back, basically, as they're running backwards away
The
from the
Jockey
tank.
just got beat up.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do about that. What are you gonna do about that?
Tank is in the capable hands of 6 as this team runs backward to take it over here, create some distance between them and the tank.
They're being very smart. I mean, they do now maybe have to worry about that red car if it's hittable, but otherwise, they don't ever have to worry about dying from anything like
Yep.
that death charge.
Is that
And they might even be able to, if they just keep running, if that is their actual main goal of a
Weapons
plan,
over here.
they could just AI this tank.
Oh, what a BM move that would be.
Oh, and
6
but
is
it could happen.
going to be on second pass
But it
when
could
he
happen.
finally reaches this team. They are still
They're doing it.
running.
Doing
They
it.
are running. The Smoker
was
tries
not-
to get a
he was
pull
not
on
ready for this.
Coach, but did not manage to. A single boom goes out on
He's not accounting for this, but he has a
Nick.
car in play. I think he's going to be able to reach in time. It's going to be a close one.
I
30%,
hope he does. That is
25,
so BM.
20, 15. Oh, you can see them right now, but it's
Yeah,
really
he
close.
can see them.
He
It's
can see
very
them.
dicey.
No, the
His
car's
car is
on
out
a
of play.
blade.
He's just going to have to push with what he has. It does
No.
not go AI yet. This car is not hittable. He has to keep running. They are around the corner. He is at a 10% frustration. He has no choice but to commit. He does have a car that is hittable. He does miss 2 of the survivors. His infected haven't gone in yet, but he is close enough that he could do something. The survivors do get back there towards the car. They don't get hit by the car, and now he is absolutely getting shredded.
No, just not.
He is at about 57 HP. One punch goes in. He gets the car on Nick.
Finally.
Goes down. That is absolutely what they deserve for pushing him back this far. I truly feel bad for this tank. This is
Yes.
an awful situation to be in.
He
He has
had to
no
just
choice.
run.
He has 6 HP, 1%
just run.
done.
Picking on
Yeah,
you.
they ran.
Y'all
It's
look
like
shit.
it's like the song. They ran so far away.
They did. That was the ultimate BM, especially because
They
Team
couldn't get away.
Ufouma is so far ahead with points
They got him.
that
oh
this
my
was.
gosh.
I think this was unnecessary. It was.
Yeah, you gotta go.
It was
the
BM.
distance they have to travel.
100%.
Reloading.
The distance they have to travel is just gonna give them more hits, more bleed. I mean, they would have taken that or the tank flawlessly. Maybe it would have been worth it. But the fact that they now have to run through with this bleed is unfortunate for them. Hit coming in here, almost landing the charge for the spit. Not quite though.
Bury you alive.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
They're gonna be looking good
Can always use these.
health-wise though. Right now
Hi,
still.
caramba.
Yeah, definitely. 870, 50% of it still on the move.
This is cool.
No, there's only 1 in cap on Dawkins so far, but otherwise the rest of the survivors haven't gone down at all. Boomer, Charger, Smoker, and in 4 seconds we'll find out.
Oh,
And
there's
Johnny.
Frog Gap.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude. That guy's really
Oh,
stepped
boy.
in front, but he's gonna make it back to his teammates. That was looking scary for Dawkins here. Dawkins readying up himself as he's
What's up?
just cresting around the Cedar truck to
Yep.
like gain eye contact with his fellow
He's
friends
so
again.
ready.
He's so ready to not get charged. 'Cause that charger wanted him probably for a second.
So the first time I casted with Rails,
Yeah.
and this is a very similar experience,
Yeah.
except you're a little bit slower than
Oh.
Rails. He spoke very fast.
Fast!
It was like a lot of work to like keep up with talking to him
Oh,
and with him. Prince is now fully loaded in the game. We're
they're
ready.
doing it. They're
Oh
doing it.
my god, my spec hut's so ready. Alright, so the charger goes in and charges a fence. There is a double boom that went out. Ultimately, survivors are in okay shape.
They
Tank
it's
is
gonna
out
be
of
them.
the way.
Them going towards this bridge. They're gonna push it. They're gonna have one hit on the
Push it.
bridge, and they might be able to take
Just
it. If they
push
take it
it.
well enough, they might be able to take the whole bridge within just one infected hit.
Yep. I think the infected, I mean, they could have gotten a few hits for the tank when this team was running back because they had messed up
You don't
here.
have a charger.
It
They don't-
really ruined it, yeah. No charger, so
They
the
have to
smoker
rely on
goes
Jockey
in,
here.
pulls a single survivor. The hunter lands on Rochelle. Some spit damage goes out on Coach, but
Reloading.
not too much happening here.
No, that's no good. They're gonna get it. Gonna be safe. Scot free.
Reloading.
They're running towards safe room now.
Yeah, they are looking like they're in pretty good shape. I think that taking the safe room shouldn't be a problem. Jockey, Boomer, Charger, Spitter, everybody getting ready up ahead.
Just gonna be a
Hopefully
few
to cut
infected
them
hits,
off,
that's it.
yeah.
As long as like they don't take one too poorly, like as
Mm-hmm.
a group, they're gonna be able to be fast walking into safe.
Boomer gets popped, which creates a little bit of a problem for the infected team, who have to now kind of change their strategy, set up around these giant train trailers. Spitter,
see
Charger,
Jockey still running
Jockey. The Charger goes in, lands on Ellis, and Coach
no.
gets dragged right back into the spit.
Oh no, they're still fast, but that
They're
was
so
a good one.
fast, yeah.
Even
Not
it's
too bad
barely
of
at
a hit.
40 HP. They're on the move. They Grant remix the set of pills, and they are running. They're gonna have maybe 2 hits left if they're fast enough, but I really foresee like 4, because I think someone's gonna go down. I really see it. Someone's gonna get beaten up here. One of these couple hits.
Spitter, Hunter,
I want it.
Boomer, and Smoker.
Ammunition.
This could be good.
Reloading.
Not the best though.
I mean, no matter how good it is, this team is not going to wipe.
Ammo.
No, they're gonna definitely make safer. They're
They
gonna
have
make a considerable amount of points
659
too.
health bonus right now.
We're looking really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Doing
out.
great.
Just gorgeous. Single boom goes out on Michelle. Hunter flies in, doesn't manage to land. Nick gets pulled in the back. The survivors don't really fall into the trap of standing and spit for at any amount of time, but
Watch out!
Yeah, they're definitely. Even Rochelle was crouched in between them, trying
Yeah.
to clear off her horde.
Take it, just take it.
Pills.
And this should be the last hit
yep.
for a safer.
And then it'll be the final push.
Hold on now.
Final push. We're gonna have a jockey, charger, spitter, and our hunter is gonna make it a tri-cap.
See, this could do some damage. I still feel like
What are they doing? They don't know where to go.
I think they know where to go. I think they're just playing it very safe. Trying to account for all the different places that this other team could spawn.
Yeah, maybe. I guess they're peeking into every doorway. There we go. Getting claps on right now. What a great charger! That's gonna be the down, I think, of Remix.
Yeah, that is going to be Remix's first in cap. He goes down. His team has to pick him up.
Let's go.
Health bonus is dropped to 324
That's no good.
from
They're gonna make safe room
659,
right here, though, I think.
324. Yeah, of
I
course.
think that's the safe
Everybody
room. They were
inside.
so close.
Yeah.
We made that by the skin
Wow.
of our teeth.
But still a fantastic health bonus going out, even after that one in cap. 25% at 432, making their score 3,494 at
So
the
far,
end of our map
that was
4.
a long round. I feel like that was a very long situation that we had to sit through. There were 2 pauses, correct?
I think so. Yeah, that was a pretty big one. It was like
Yeah.
a mess status. But we're here. We're in the present. We have survived. As our survivors have as well. And hopefully, Team Noxious will do the same and march through this map.
It would be really good for them to make it.
It would definitely be good. They definitely. I don't think they can hope for anything but if they wipe
Yeah.
here, it's GG. Obviously, points wise. Even if they make it, they have to have massive bonus to keep their foot in the door to try and
Yeah.
not keep the door shut.
It's
They're
not
just
looking
so
good
far
for them.
behind.
Jockey, Charger, Boomer, and Smoker getting ready to set up. That Boomer is up top in a sneaky spot above the survivors. Crouching, playing it safe, goes in and gets a single boom on Rochelle, which forces the team back inside the safe room, except for 2 who are going to hide behind the safe room door and use it as a shield.
Yeah, Boomer shield.
It's like a riot shield. Don't touch me, cousin.
Gonna bong some heads.
We're gonna have a
Jockey
smoker
charges
pre-spawn
Smoker's
outside.
spitter. Yeah, he gives himself away. The charger charges at the wall.
No.
Smoker grabs the survivor, but Rochelle clears it, and Nick is safe. As a result, the hit is down.
Smoker's the only class that actually did any damage, and it was the one that pre-spawned. It did 4 damage
Reloading here.
Yeah.
before it got almost instant cleared by 6 there.
Reloading.
And we're gonna have our Boomer.
Reloading.
A Boomer tri-cap? A Boomer tri-cap.
This could be good.
We're gonna seek a
Boomer
pop
gets
though.
popped. Hunter gets skeeted. The charger panics and gets killed. That hit was
Just
shut down. They have
0
such
points.
high HP right now. Health
0
bonus
points.
at this moment is 1661.
Reloading here.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is
Let's
a
head
ton,
down
but
this road.
I mean,
Reloading.
But this first part of the map is always pretty simple. It's so wide open.
but this
witch.
is what they've needed. Clear the witch.
Oh,
God,
no!
Spirit gets smacked by the witch. He gets smacked again.
No.
Where is the team to help the witch? Oh God, poor Spirit. He
No,
gets an in-cap.
oh,
Yeah. Oh God.
so unlucky.
Rochelle did get poked by that smoker. The jockey did get the scratch that ultimately sent Coach to lying down on his back. The
To his
spit goes in as well to get
doom.
some more damage. Ah!
Xbye.
gosh, and that's going to be a bleeder before this event. It's so disappointing.
It is because they were really holding on to such a strong amount of HP. I truly feel bad.
Reloading.
They're going to
Follow
run
the
forward
tracks,
for the
guys.
event. It seems like this other
You're
team is
crazy
going
if
to
you don't
set
think
up.
This hurts.
Yeah, they
I
are
am
getting
not
this set up,
climbing
and they have a
into-
good one.
Ah, screw it, let's
They
go.
definitely
Yeah,
can
they
make
do
this
have
happen.
a good one. They could.
Yeah.
Rochelle is up there by herself. Nick is going to join
Hurry
her.
up.
They're going to pull the lever. The other team is not yet spawned in, but the hunter does spawn. Creates a distraction as Rochelle gets smoked. The charger goes in and misses.
No, what?
But,
Charger got scared.
Yeah.
Didn't know what to do.
and Nick did get caught with the hunter on top of him, but they got cleared out. That boomer is waiting
It's
in.
really good.
Boomer is waiting on top of that rooftop to try to get a boom. Gets pushed, no proxy goes out. This team is running back as
Oh.
Rochelle gets smoked but cleared. The team wants to fight this fort off to continue pushing. Not sure if that's going to
Reloading here.
be able to do that.
Watch out. You suck at shooting. Reloading.
Alright, there they go. I really feel bad for them. That was a
Yeah,
pretty
I don't-
unfortunate situation.
They don't
that
need to be
witch.
bleeding here by any means.
It was
They
all
don't
the
need to
witch.
be. And here comes our
Smoker
first hit.
spawns in, Hunter flies in as well. Jockey grabs Rochelle. The Hunter goes after Alice.
So
Rochelle is
damage.
caught in so much spit right now. She pushes out of it, manages not to go down. The Hunter gets another hunt on Nick.
It's not
They
looking
have to
good.
continue fighting this horde. They seriously went from like 100 to 50 very quickly. That was such a dramatic drop and it was so quick. Oh, so unfortunate.
The double spit onto Rochelle made her health like disintegrate.
Yeah.
It's like just gone. Flash of light.
Charger, Jockey, Smoker, Spitter getting ready to set up to further destroy what they can with this health. They're at 790 health bonus right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
very
if they made
fragile,
it,
though.
that's pretty significant, but they're not in good shape at all.
No, not when they have a tank fight still they have
Try
to take
the
care of.
shotgun.
Correct.
And they have two people that are slow right now.
Mhm.
And in
And part
fact,
of that
three.
health bonus is that they have pills on them.
I can walk this off.
Yeah.
Guns right here.
Charger, Jockey, Smoker, Spitter, so they can try to get another death charge. Ah, I'm nervous. The team is trying to jump along the trailer
block spawn.
to
I
block
see
spawn, yeah.
that. I see that.
A little
Oh,
bit of
gosh.
separation from the smoker.
Reloading.
They are going to keep jumping to
They're gonna have to give it up
prevent the
eventually.
spawn, but now
Here
they
it
have
is.
to stop, so they are getting ready. Oh god. Oh
They're looking,
god.
they're looking, they're looking, they're not
Tank
finding
has
it.
spawned. Oh god, I
is.
forgot. The jockey jumps in, gets
shoot
killed.
each other?
Smoker is spawned above, but
Charger
not
can't find
hasn't
it.
done anything yet.
Here it
Charger
is.
gets a spawn. Smoker has dropped in the back. Charger goes in, gets cleared. And the Smoker is the only one left. That tank is not really in a good position.
Reloading.
He's up top, taking a little. No, he didn't take any shit. Smoker is dead.
Nothing. Yeah.
Hunter is jumping really high, getting on top of this bridge. The team
Hunter's
is
got a
going to
plan.
run back.
Ooh.
They are not. It doesn't seem like they're going to send the tank AI. They don't have the speed to do it.
No way. Think he's close. He
Yeah.
can commit if he needs, but he doesn't
Yep.
want to. He's definitely got plenty of sight game right now. Oh, a little bit of chip, but he's definitely gonna be able to get a hit in here whenever he feels comfortable.
And he has
And Carr
hittables. This is that
I
card
did not know
narrowly
that.
missed
I
Rochelle.
did not know that was possible there. Oh gosh,
The
that was
tank
scary.
jumps in to commit. Tank is going after Ellis and Nick, but turns around to go after Coach and Rochelle, who were jockeyed and smoked. Turns around, gets a rock on Nick.
That's a white. That is
This
a
is
white.
going to be a wipe. The tank is at
Oh, no.
48% HP, so I don't know if they
No.
really focus.
He missed
He
two
could die
punches.
right now.
He missed two
missed
punches. What is he
He
doing?
does get a rock. Gets a second in cap, but dies.
Wow, he threw rocks.
He should have just
Too many rocks.
maintained punches. Yeah, he was jump rocking or trying to.
He threw that rock and got axed like
They have
5-6
another
times
set of
for it.
pills too, but they do have a Charger Hunter Smoker, so they have a third try at a death charge.
Reloading.
Oh no! 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 Oh, I don't want to see them die to this.
To a death charge?
No.
All right, let's see what happens.
No, you want it to happen. Oh
I
my
am
god.
just curious to see
You
what occurs.
You are a
Watch
sick
out.
person.
I said I was rooting for the underdogs. You didn't.
Oh my.
The smoker spawns up ahead, gets the smoke on 6, but ultimately is cleared. The hunter is trying to do something, but gets scared. Charger runs into the solo charge and discharges right into some metal.
Oh my gosh, he got so lucky. He got so lucky.
The spitter tries to do something, but nothing happens.
Heads up.
Oh my gosh, his light flashed before his eyes as he hit the metal bars, screaming for help. I can just
That
picture
charger
it.
is kicking himself. I would be. This is the part where I'd be apologizing to my team. And then someone would be like, it's okay. That boomer spawns behind some stacks of concrete. Not stuff this time. Charger spawns from behind, flies in and gets cleared. The smoker tries to grab someone but gets cleared. Grabs 6 on a reach smoke but is also again cleared. And now they just have to handle this little bit of cord that's trickling in towards them. Health bonus is at 298 right now.
Still
6
managing to hold on to that?
6 has 1 HP, has only been incapped once. Spirit is at 36 HP, incapped twice. Prince and Poochie are both in the 50s, upper mid 50s, and neither of them have been incapped at all. Which means survivors are in okay shape.
They're in okay shape, but
They're in a fragile position.
I think there's too much distance they have to cover for what they're looking at. That set of pills may save the day, but instead of giving it to CYX, Spirit himself eats them as he is at 2 incaps. So, with Spirit being at high health, black and white, CYX 6 is now in major danger. Oh, and he's gonna go down, and that's
He
gonna
goes
cause him to
down,
be
but
black
that's
and white.
only, he'll be black and white when he gets up. However, at least this team didn't incap him themselves.
Yeah.
And they did let the hit get wasted on that. Boomer is going to hang on and spawn a little bit later, maybe to create some disorientation to prevent them from making safe room. Their health bonus is at 277. And they're at 83%. They still do have quite a bit of map to cover before they can consider themselves safe.
Ammo here.
Hunter, Boomer, Spitter, and Charger, another possibly devastating hit coming in. Charger spawns in and charges at Alice, lands on
That's
him,
really
the spit
good.
goes out with some puke as well. Then he gets stumbled in the spit, which further prevents him from getting out of it.
Gosh, he
Health-
almost went down. All the health bonus.
Health
just
bonus is down to
depleted.
81.
That stumble. by
2
the
survivors,
Boomer.
black and white. Prince is at 1 AP, and they still have 10% of the map to go. Jockey spawns in.
Stumbles by boomers are the worst because they're
They can see him
preventable.
through the wall. They're kind of nervous. The boomer comes from behind and gets popped. That jockey is causing a little bit of distraction as the smoker goes in, gets a smoke but gets cleared. The jockey is ultimately probably just going to get killed. The charger goes in for punches, lands on Rochelle but gets cleared. That jockey is still chasing them. It is finally dead as they push for the last
gonna make it.
4% of the map. I think they're going to make it. But
Actually, I'm
I don't know.
totally wrong on my
2 of them
prediction.
are black and white
Reloading.
with 30% HP. Prince is 1 HP. So if Prince goes down and the other 2 die, whoa,
Bad.
Prince
He's
is
going down
down,
right now, though.
Reloading.
and a 3 cap is coming in. Hunter, Charger, and Smoker. The Hunter is above, pre-spawn, and ready.
Get up. Get up.
Charger goes in, probably for punches. Knocks Ellis down.
Only gets
Ooh,
one
Rochelle
on the
gets
guy that's
grabbed,
up.
but they
Reloading.
can pick up and make it this final little
6-9
run.
HP. Black and white bleeding. He's gonna try to B-hop his way to safe room. He's taking a hop here and there.
Jockey is getting ready to spawn, comes in, gets pushed by
scary.
the Spirit, and died. There is a spitter in the back that's going to spit at the team, prevent them from getting in the safe room. The Boomer's going to B-hop out, boom on somebody already in the safe room. That Hunter is alive, is going after Spirit, gets nobody.
Nobody.
And they're
They're
going
so
to make
lucky.
it inside.
They made
It's
it,
been
they
a
made it.
long
No
time
points,
since they've made
but
the
they made
safe
it.
room.
No points, but they
They
made
get to
it.
taste the safe room with a fancy 0.
They get to sleep at least tonight. At least they get to sleep.
Oh They get to recover. It is 2496 to 3494. 1,000-point difference.
1,000, almost exact. Going into our finale.
This is a
That
rough.
is basically
game.
a necessary tank wipe on a map that
Yes.
is like almost like a 2% chance of a tank wipe. You need to wipe here now, and then you need to make safe room with a huge help bonus. I don't really foresee almost any team should wipe at this tank, but whereas the cars only do 30 damage and it's so wide open to use them, it's like almost impossible anyway. You have to try to corner somebody in this wide open field? Like, joke's on you, son. Like, this tank fight is so hard. It's ridiculous.
It would be interesting to see a comeback, but it's gonna be hard. Very hard.
You need a major laser boomer to land
Oh,
in order to
laser
get your tank to wipe on this. But if they can manage it, if they can manage it, then they can definitely make a comeback if they can get major health bonus. But chances are nil on that. I really, really, really think they need a miracle on Team Noxious in order to pull
I
it
need
off.
a miracle.
They need a hero.
Oh yeah, that's a song that you can sing. All right. Okay. Boomer, Spitter,
We got
Hunter,
our
and
team too.
Smoker.
Go, 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 go! Find some gas!
Oh my God, Alice is turning into you.
Wow!
Did you hear him?
No!
He runs out of the safe room. He goes, go, 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 go! Find some gas. That's you in a nutshell.
Wow!
So this hit goes out 2 damage overall. All thanks to Poochie. Not a very good start for the
Yeah, they
Infected
took
team.
2 damage in the whole hit.
Yeah. Some huge explosions happen in the background. They are working hard on clearing out this horde as it funnels in. Hunter, Smoker, Spitter, and Jockey.
Yeah, they're gonna do it.
This team is in a good position. They're set up very well. They can clear each other
Not a very good
at a
hit for this.
distance. Yeah, and this is not a good hit either. Very
Wide open hit for
few.
this.
Smoker goes out, grabs Coach. Jockey tries to cover that, but ends up
Oh,
stealing
doing best
Coach.
though.
Ellis gets caught in the spit for a few seconds. Ultimately, though, they're still in good shape. Team Ufouma is strong.
They're still good. They took a little bit of chip. Everyone took damage on that hit. But they're still looking pretty. They're going to run towards this tank and definitely get the spawn before it is up. I believe the spawn will be ready for the run back.
Here comes the tank.
Heads up!
We're going to see our boomer. This could be a very, very, very good boomer. He's going to
Laser
look for the
boomer.
major jump.
Laser boomer. Laser
Oh,
boomer.
the major laser boomer. It needs it. Here it
Are
comes.
you gonna be a laser boomer
Oh,
or a lazy
no.
boomer?
You can get it. You
Come
can get
on, come on.
Oh,
Poochie, you can
the
do it.
suspense is killing me.
Oh God. But you know that pressure when your team needs you to get a boom and you cannot find a spawn?
It is.
Whoa!
Oh, no.
This team is running back once again. They are pretty famous for running away. I wonder if that's how they handle their problems.
Oh, God.
4
No, don't
cars
even. Don't even.
getting ready to go in.
Reloading!
Don't even start.
If they eat cars, I think
Yeah.
that would be a
Like to eat cars.
laughable demise.
Yeah. Maybe laughable demise, but I don't think they would actually die. One of them might get hurt a bit, but only like 30 damage cars is not a way to wipe people.
Alright. Oh man.
He's gonna bring them though, because they are gonna be a weapon regardless.
Yeah.
He's got
They're
a
very good
whole
for
bunch of
positioning
them.
himself too. Yeah, he has 4.
Look at he's using that one to
as
get
a
over.
ramp. Wow. This
Wow, he got
tank,
3 cars for the
6
commit.
is pretty ticked off from his last tank. He wants
Oh,
revenge.
one's out of play.
Oh
He's got
God,
2
one's
cars
out of
left
play,
for his
but that's
commit.
okay. Yeah.
2 cars left for the commit.
Plenty. He can
He
get
used
one
one to get in.
either side.
One got hit out. He's going for the pincer
Yep,
tactic.
one on each side. There, it was like inches away from Dawkins. He's gonna push that one in a little bit further. He's gonna go
he's
back
gonna
to
wrap
his
around.
other one, get that ready. The hit is a Jocker, Smoker, and Hunter. He has a 3 cap
Here it
on
is.
his
This is
side.
it. This is it.
It's a
This
matter
is it.
of, oh God, that tree just saved this team. The infected have spawned in. Then he gets a double punch on this team. Almost gets, well, he gets some damage with the card. Gets an in cap.
No way.
Gets an in cap with
No.
the card. Sends in another.
What are you doing?
Oh God, now he's rocking stop. Oh, he gets
Oh, he's gonna get it
back
though.
on- Oh God, he gets the car, but he dies. Significant damage on 2 of the survivors, but
Yeah.
however,
As we see though, those cars, even though he landed them, it took 3 cars to
Yep.
down drop the world.
yep.
One of them I think got God frame, but 2 of them definitely did damage. And they only did like 60 to maybe 70 damage.
Yeah, this team is in very good shape. They can push forward without a lot to worry about. They have 2 sets of pills. They're going to find some more at some point, I'm sure.
In fact, he had a good hit to help him out. But.
Is where they're at. They do have
I got the pills.
no witch that we know of.
Dawkins took those pills there. Then moving.
Oh wow.
Shit out.
Nick does Ellis does get hit by a boomer and a charger, but the spin missed. Otherwise, that could have been a pretty bad situation for him. K3 is the only one with completely full health. Their health bonus is still at about 1,000, a little over.
They beat my ass fast.
They're doing well. This team has to be commended for their gameplay. They've positioned themselves really well as survivors, and as infected, they've gone in as a team.
Yeah, they definitely can get the 5K. I think they're
Dawkins
gonna get
gets
it.
the push on the boomer. Nobody shoots it on him, and
No,
that
the
boomer gets
separation.
shut down. There is some
not good.
separation. It's fine. Look at that.
That was all because
Each of them had an exit buddy, except for Dawkins, who finally gets cleared. But the exit buddy strategy worked. There
it was
was a
actually
clear
specking Dawkins.
everywhere.
I was actually specking Dawkins when I hit. That was all because of the boomer. And it wasn't even the boomer's intention, but the boomer went in Dawkins' face, and Dawkins pushed him away, but didn't have any ammo or something to actually pop the boomer. And so he backed up, and the jockey took him for a ride. It
Yeah.
was so unfortunate.
Team Ufouma does have an alarm that gets
I
set
don't know
up
why it
on
wasn't
them.
even shoot the boomer, but something made him
alright.
not shoot the boomer, and he got jockeyed for it.
Watch out.
But even so, with that,
The smoker pulls
They've
Ellis
got victory
back.
in their
It's
clutches.
weird. Yeah, they do. They have done phenomenally this round. Actually, this whole game overall. Like
they
I
have
was saying
won the
before,
video game, Sailor.
Yep. Team Ufouma played very well.
Watch out!
As survivors, they've been close enough for easy clears. As infected, they've gone in as a team.
I don't walk this off.
Yeah, they
And now
definitely
all
put on a
four
show.
of them have made it in with 693 health bonus. You have to commend them on their gameplay.
They didn't quite get it. Not quite that 5K, but
Close.
it is huge points going out here.
49.86. Very
Oh
close.
my gosh.
There is not a lot that you can say that Team Ufouma did wrong during
Yeah,
this game.
There's maybe some small mistakes going out by their team still, but all in all,
None that were
very,
expensive.
very, very respectable showing.
Yeah,
With almost a 5K score on a custom map in this tournament.
Yep. I mean, it's clear that they've practiced. I know that some of the players already have experience on this map, but
Yeah.
their team chemistry is palpable. You can tell that they work well together.
Yeah, they're definitely working together to make things happen.
It's more than just individual skill. All the players in this game are skilled. I would just have to say that it's the team chemistry, and that's what it's coming down to for both teams.
Oh,
What?
the team chemistry.
Team chemistry.
They're making magic happen.
They're making the dream work.
Making the dream work.
It's crazy.
Is the work the dream?
It is.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Well, we're gonna see our last half of our finale coming out here. We're gonna see our team Noxious trying to put on a
Let's
show,
get some
even though I
gas.
don't believe there's any way that they can come back into that.
No, but I think that their effort is respectable. They do get a pretty steep in the hands of Poochie on Remix. A very good clear, but I think the problem with this team is there's not a lot of awareness at certain points. Like when there's a big horde coming in, I think that's when their awareness drops. And
Yeah.
they absolutely
You think
fall
it's gonna
apart.
happen again?
And that's what's happened
Are you
every match.
foreshadowing something?
I'm nervous, and I really
Nervous?
don't want it to go southy from here.
You don't want it to go southy from here? No! No! Please, anything.
There is another skeet that goes out and a pop on the boomer, so far so good. They get a clear on every SI that comes in.
Oh my gosh. They're rolling. They're gonna spawn this tank any second now.
Let's see, I just hope that they take the tank well, because at least their final push will have been worth it. There they go. Tank is spawned. They are going to run back. The boomer is going to try to get a spawn. Maybe get that laser boom that we were talking about earlier.
Everybody ready?
Oh, that major laser boomer. The repeat. I want to see it. In fact, I want to see a three-peat. I want to see a three going on right here.
Hunter lands but gets cleared very quickly as this team continues to run back. Tank is in the hands of Remix. We've seen quite strong gameplay from this from Team U. Oh God!
The spit block.
Oh, spit block. I thought it was a mistake. I thought it spit on herself.
Oh, Spirit running past it now. We're gonna see Remix having only that one car.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Oh God! Putting all the marbles.
Remix is definitely working hard to get these cars in play. This team is trying to get some decent chip. They are pushing back as much as they can. There's a lot of LOLs going around. People are laughing.
What?
They're having a good time.
Yeah!
And that's what this game is about.
Reloading.
Win or lose, it's all about the good time.
Camaraderie! Oh, this car though.
The car flies in right beside the 10 inches away from Nick's face.
Shooting each other.
The hit comes in, Smoker up front, Hunter to the side. Jockey is trying to find a place to spawn, so there is a 3 cap. Smoker gets cleared, so now it's just a 2 cap, but there is huge separation.
Rochelle's super far
Rochelle is super
alone.
far, dealing with this jockey.
She
She
does
does
it.
clear it.
She does it all on her own. But that's gonna leave Nick getting,
Yep.
Coach getting inked out by Tank.
6
But
gets
that's gonna be the
incapped
end
by
of it.
Tank in the corner. Coach is down.
Wow.
The Tank still has 16% HP. Runs inside the safe room. So they are going to work on chipping him through the wall.
Can we not shoot each other, please?
71.
They run inside and
That's
kill him
it.
and get the pickup on their teammate.
That's it.
Smoker
Playing cap.
Charger.
Thanks, man.
Oh man,
Taking the shotgun.
not too bad of a Tank, and not too bad on the survivors part in the way that they played it.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I feel like Team Ufouma is kind of resigned, like they know that they've won, and so they. I mean,
I think
they're
both teams are having fun.
Weapons over here.
in
at
this.
this point, yeah,
Pills here.
They're laughing.
Ellis.
which is good.
Yeah.
Ready?
There are
Better than-
situations
better than
in
someone
tournaments
being
where
upset.
people are raging, right? Smoker goes out, Charger gets cleared, the Smoker gets a double pull but is cleared ultimately, and that Boomer's gonna wait up ahead by that red car, that faithful red car. Doesn't get a spawn, has to find somewhere else to boom from.
Green Dragon fireworks. I've never seen this. I just totally had ADHD. I'm sorry. We're gonna see survivors
You
running
don't have to
forward.
apologize. It happened.
There's Green Dragon fireworks back there. It's the company that it's like the company that blew up back there.
Well, if you look
It's-
on the
it's
top of
ironically
this,
Green Dragon
all right,
fireworks.
there's a truck that they're nearby right now. If you look at the top, there's a bunch of like tally marks and little stick men with the weapons.
Oh,
Do you
God.
see those?
Yeah,
All right. Anyway, back to the game. Spinner
Like,
Charger.
everything got shut down there.
What
They
did
set
you
the
say?
jockey.
There's some spit that goes out in the center. Nick takes some damage from it for about 0.2 seconds, but they ultimately are able to push forward. There is some separation. There are no exit buddies, but the hit is down, so not a huge deal.
They're doing super good on their opponent.
Yeah,
They're
they're
still
holding
over
on strong.
1,000.
If only they had managed to do this throughout the game.
The entirety of the game.
Smoker
Living
grabs
sweet.
Prince and pulls him back, but gets cleared by Rochelle, who is not ready to deal with this. She just wants to get to the safe room with all 4 of her pals. Hunter is spawned in on the side, making some noise, creating a distraction so the others can spawn in.
Oh,
The
there's that.
helicopter is readying itself up. A single boom goes out on Nick. Car alarm also gets set off. There is a lot going on suddenly. The Hunter is still
there's-
making noise. Ford is coming in.
There
Charger
is.
grabs Nick. It's a double charge
The
on Nick and
double
Rochelle. The
charging
spit
spit.
goes out on both of them. They're
That's
caught
all
in
the
the
health
board.
bonus.
They can't get out.
Abort
They are
mission.
struggling. Nick finally gets out. Health bonus has dropped to 823, and now they have to push forward with Poochie being a little bit slow. She's going to have to commit those pills if she wants to move quickly, but she might be interested in holding on to those. One
They
in
went-
cap on 6. Everyone is running for that helicopter as fast as they can.
There's
Smoker
pills.
gets a spawn, but his tongue gets cut. Poochie's like, leave me alone. I just have places to be. The boomer gets 2 boom. Nick gets pulled towards
no,
the alarm
another
car
one.
as it gets set up.
Oh
Charger
no,
gets a
another
double
double
boom
charge.
after
They're falling
got
apart.
cleared. Oh my god, what's happening?
No, they're
The
falling apart
boomer's
right at the
gonna
end.
get a proxy. Never mind, no proxy Nazi boom goes out. This team tries to push forward as the infected continue to trickle in towards them. They're meleeing, they're shooting, they're slicing.
Oh, they were looking so
They're
good,
reaching
Sailor.
the tongue, the lip of the helicopter. They're trying to fly in, and they manage to get inside with 501. All the GGs go out, and we have come to the conclusion of this map.
They had a little less than double the other team's health bonus at one point after tank, and then it went down to now 500 after just like 2.5 hits full of alarm card carnage at the very end of that game. Both teams putting on a respectable showing, but we are gonna see Team Noxious fall.
And Team Ufouma has risen.
Yeah, Team Ufouma has risen from the ashes.
49-86 to 37-96. It was a very good game on the part of both teams. Team Ufouma ultimately held it together better as both Infected and Survivor. They hit together and they stayed together.
Oh yeah, holding hands till the end.
That's what they did.
They won the video game.
Once again, guys, thank you for tuning into the match. We appreciate all of your viewership and your loyalty. Thank you, Xbye, for streaming the match, and it was a pleasure co-hosting with you, Infected.
Oh yeah! I hope everybody has a wonderful evening and has great times in what have you video games and the like. Peace out from me.
Enjoy your Sunday. Bye.